Yo, turn it up. This is going down, Rhode Island style. This is a Rhode Island production, original, straight fire and no duplication. From the ocean state to your screen, we bring the heat, no hesitation. It's time to sit down and watch. Grab your chair, don't move an inch. Falls count anywhere, we breaking it loose. No ropes, no flinch. Falls count anywhere. Erik Dunn in the chair, talking WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor everywhere. Thoughts on the air with Ron by side. Real talk, no filter, let the opinions ride. Falls count anywhere. Rhode Island reppin', we take it there. Erik Dunn stepping up, mic in hand, dropping knowledge bombs. WW drama, AU slams, 10 AE rocks beyond. From raw to dynamite, impact nights on the glory days. He's breaking down the cards, the angles, the plays. And when the combo gets deep, Ron's right there with the vibe. Co-host energy, keeping it alive, no need to bribe. Hot takes flying, debates igniting, fans in the comments going wild. This ain't scripted, this is real, straight from the crowd. Count anywhere. Erik Dunn in the chair, talking WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor everywhere. Thoughts on the air with Ron by side. Real talk, no filter, let the opinions ride. Falls count anywhere. Rhode Island reppin', we taking it there. No count outs, no DQs, we speaking truth in the squared circle zone. From Providence streets to the global scene, we claiming the throne. Subscribe, hit the bell, join the fam, don't sleep on the show. Rhode Island production, original flow, let's go. This is a Rhode Island production, original. It's time to sit down and watch. Falls count anywhere. Erik Dunn, Ron by his side. Thoughts on the air, let's ride. Falls count anywhere. Falls count anywhere.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Falls Count Anywhere on the Rhode Island Broadcasting Network. Erik Dunn from Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Thank you guys for joining me here tonight. Uh, on the verge of this definitely not being an easy week for anyone in the Rhode Island area, and I'll be explaining that a little bit later on towards the end of the program here. You know, I gave my thoughts about what happened at Brown back in December. I'm going to give my thoughts what happened back on Monday night, 48 hours ago. I'm still pretty rattled by it. It's an emotional thing, and that'll be part of Eric's thoughts. You guys can find me at 5 on the following platforms: live, YouTube, Kick, and Rumble at Rhode Island Broadcasting, as well as on Twitch at RI_broadcasting. And yeah, Ron, I didn't know you played hockey there. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. I'll break that down in a second later on. YouTube, Kick, and Rumble, yes, and Twitch at RI_broadcasting. And then it'll be podcasted up afterwards on Red Circle, iHeart, TuneIn. Where'd you go? Red Circle, Spotify, TuneIn, iHeart, Amazon Music at RI Broadcasting. Please follow us on our social media platforms, which is Blue Sky, Twitter, X, LinkedIn, MeWe, TikTok, Space Gab, and Parler at RI_broadcasting. Please also try to support our show if you can at rhodeislandbroadcasting.com. And for those that want to be a sponsor, to be a advertiser for us going on Daily Sports Unfolded, your ad is going to be read right over there. It will not only be read, but it will be heard on Amazon, Spotify, Red Circle, and many more. Send us an email at ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com, ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com. Ron will get you on your way, give you everything you need so you can join the family. This broadcast of Falls Count Anywhere is the exclusive property of Erik Dunn Productions, Ron Rico, and Rhode Island Broadcasting for the use of our audience. Any use of this broadcast, any accounts of pictures, descriptions, reuses, or redistributions without the express written consent of Erik Dunn and 990. Sorry, it's actually not prohibited. Sorry, it's actually not prohibited. It is given the express consent to be shared and is greatly appreciated. So please share this out. So we try to help us out, please. Um, I'll get into 990wbob.com as well towards the end. So beginning with Smackdown last Friday night, this is the way that it actually went down. So in the main event, Cody Rhodes qualified for the Elimination Chamber match in 10 nights in Chicago. So he's in. Um, the MFTs won again. Um, uh, Alexa Bliss won a triple threat to qualify for the women's Elimination Chamber match. Trick Williams defeated Ray Phoenix, not surprised on that one. Jay Cargill, the women's champion, defeated Jordan Grace. And Cody knocked out Jacob Fatu and Sami Zayn to qualify. Drew McIntyre did all he could to wreak havoc, but Cody capitalized and made sure that he would be going to Chicago. My takeaway from SmackDown with that, Cody going into the chamber match, that's great to see. Um, it's still up in the air on who I think's going to win. I have no idea. Next Wednesday, when Ron and I break down the full card and give you guys my thoughts on that, we'll give you guys our predictions and we'll get you guys underway with that. And then with Raw Monday night, Javon Evans, guys, remember him? Javon Evans, the one called up from NXT that is known as a high flyer, just a dynamite player on Raw right now. The OG Cutter. The OG Cutter. So he is now going to the chamber, and as of right now, looking at the chamber, the ones that are currently in right now is Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, and LA Knight with 2 spots left. Tiffany Stratton, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and Rhea Ripley. Those are the 4. So there's 2 spots left for each of them right now. But the main takeaway regarding Raw was LA Knight proposed a 6-man tag against the Vision with him and the Usos. The Masked Man attacked Logan Paul on top of it. The masked assailant charged in and stomped Logan Paul on the announce table as he was yelling at Michael Cole. Women's World Heavyweight Champion Stephanie Vaquer made Royal Rumble winner Liv Morgan cry with a harsh critique. So it was all in Spanish, so we couldn't really know what was going on. I should have gotten that translated. CM Punk accused Judgment Day of dragging down Finn Balor. Penta is now the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. So he'll be facing Dom Mysterio at some point. And then Javon Evans defeated Dom Mysterio and Gunther. I was surprised that Gunther did not win, but I was so happy that Javon Evans just drills it. And he is going to the chamber. That's going to be an amazing, amazing opportunity for that guy. I've enjoyed Javon Evans a little bit. He actually reminds me of a little bit of Leon Slater, the TNA X Division champion, I believe, at one time or another. So with all that being said, that's WWE for right now. There's really nothing else regarding WWE. I'll give you guys more of an update next Wednesday night when we break down the entire card. Now, Ron, with that being said, we're going to Eric's thoughts. So, um, I'll give you the 990 WBOB one first. My friend and colleague from WBOB, Scott Rotundo, who does the Rotunda, um, on I believe I think it's like one or two Wednesdays a month, live at 8 o'clock. Um, he's going to be on air tonight, and he's going to be giving his thoughts on the horrific shooting that happened 2 nights ago in Pawtucket. Ron just said a comment that stated that he played hockey at that rink. Unlike, Meehan at Brown or Pizzatola at Brown or Schneider at PC or the Amp, all of those are guarded by security. So you won't have any luck getting in there even with a pocket knife. But I need to just make this clear. That's now the second mass shooting in Rhode Island in 3 months. And it doesn't really hit you close to home unless you think it's close enough. Or if it is close enough. My dad and that family lives like 5, 10 minutes from there. And because that happened in Pawtucket, Scott's like 5 minutes away. And they were the first ones I thought when I saw this. I'm like, oh my God. And, Scott is, I don't know how political Scott is, but I do know for a fact that he doesn't BS, he doesn't lie, he gives his honest truth, no matter who agrees with it or not. Um, but I know he's encouraging callers from 8 to 8:30 to talk about this, and I guarantee you, I'm tempted to be one of those callers to call into a show anyway. This is a guy that friended my dad and I. This is a guy I've hung out with, a guy I've grown a friendship with, a chemistry with. We're actually trying to meet up in March, actually. And, you know, this is the last thing that like Rhode Island needs. Like we're just getting over what happened to Brown back on December 13th, and now this crap just has to weigh on us now. And the irony was, I was actually doing hockey 2 nights ago at Schneider for the Friars before that shooting, and just to see that chaos and that mayhem, it honestly scares you if you're from Pawtucket or you're from Providence and you're just that close to it. This is where this is where gun control and mental health awareness needs to be there. It really needs to be there. And take it from me as someone that's been struggling with mental health for years and has gone through his depressional stages, has gone through his walls, he's run into the hurdles, he's tripped over. Trust me, there's been times that I've had my knees cut off from under me. There's been times, and you know, the world is showing a very unique way of testing us right now, and just really trying to impose their will on us. It really is. And on behalf of myself and all of us at 990wbob.com and Ron and myself and all of us at Rhode Broadcasting, we want to extend our love and our prayers and our condolences to the families impacted by the horrific event of Monday night. And we are just so sincerely sorry for the pain and the suffering that was caused. And, I really am hoping that, Rhode Island could at least make a protocol that like for every game that's like active at like a rink or a court that doesn't normally have a security guard there, they should be paying somebody to actually be security at every arena and venue in Rhode Island to prevent this from happening again. Because rinks like that are not protected. They're just not guarded. And I mean, I just didn't think that they would be because you wouldn't think that this would happen. But now that this has happened again, somebody has somebody has got to wake up. And honestly, I hope Mayor Smiley is paying attention to this because That's twice around the city of Providence there's been a shooting like this. And this nonsense needs to end and it needs to stop. I am hoping that law enforcement is starting to get active with this. I'm really hoping that they're figuring out what to do regarding next steps. Um, the only thing I want to encourage all of you is s- stay, glued to, WJAR and WPRI and really just watch those press conferences. I'm sure that they're going to be doing some more over the next few days. I'm just hoping that, that they're really doing something useful right now with their time and they're trying to figure out, what to do to prevent this stuff. Um, and for those that are fans of the Rotunda, from 8 to 8:30 tonight, call into 990 to WBOB when Scott's live. I'm sure he would love to hear from you. I'm sure he would love to hear that he's being thought of too. Because don't forget, he lived 5 minutes from that rink. He's in Pawtucket, and I'm sure he is not going to be pleased when he voices his displeasure. He deserves to be pissed as I am right now. And we're all shook by this. I'm someone that practically commuted and lived in Rhode Island from age 9 to 22, off and on, and it does bother me because I do a lot of volunteer work in the city of Providence, singing the national anthem for different little leagues and different teams, and I sing for Brown, I sing for PC, and don't forget, one time or another, I was singing for the Paw Sox in 18 and 19. And stuff like this just triggers people like me when I see it. And it makes me at times scared for my life because you never know who's watching behind you, who's listening, or who could be, playing the next move. But I just want to encourage and rally Rhode Island to just come together right now. Rhode Island Strong needs to be in full force. And I'm hoping that there will be some updates in the coming days or hell, even by the end of the month in the coming week from Mayor Smiley and what that office is going to do to prevent this stuff from going on because they really got to update that security protocol at this point because this isn't because it's not just a major university that was attacked. It was a freaking little league rink, a family friendly rink open to the public that was open fired. Somebody needs to take action on this. So with all that being said, guys, next Wednesday night, the Elimination Chamber preview. I'll break it down for you. On behalf of all of us at Rhode Island Broadcasting and the creator of RIB, Rodrigo, Erik Dunn saying so long, thank you for joining me tonight from Bridgewater, Massachusetts. And seriously, everyone please be safe out there and please be alert and stay vigilant. It's definitely not a fun time if you're in Rhode Island right now. And my heart goes out to everyone out there that's been affected by these shootings. This has been a presentation of Falls Gone Anywhere on the Rhode Island Broadcasting Network. Erik Dunn officially signing off with a really heavy heart right now. Thank you guys for watching and for listening. And again, Rhode Island Strong.
Yo, turn it up. This is going down Rhode Island style. This is a Rhode Island production, original, straight fire and no duplication. From the ocean state to your screen, we bring the heat, no hesitation. It's time to sit down and watch. Grab your chair, don't move an inch. Falls count anywhere, we breaking it loose, no ropes, no flinch. Falls count anywhere. Erik Dunn in the chair, talking WWE, AEW, TNA, Ring of Honor everywhere. Thoughts on the air with Ron by side. Real talk, no filter, let the opinions ride. Falls count anywhere. Rhode Island reppin', we take it there. Erik Dunn stepping up, Mike mic in hand, dropping knowledge bombs. WW drama, AU slams, Tane heroes beyond. From raw to dynamite, impact nights on the glory days. He's breaking down the cards, the angles, the plays. And when the combo gets deep, Ron's right there with the vibe. Co-host energy, keeping it alive, no need to bribe. Hot takes flying, debates igniting, fans in the comments going wild. This ain't scripted, this is real, straight from the crowd. Count anywhere. Erik Dunn in the chair, talking WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor everywhere. Thoughts on the air with Ron by side. Real talk, no filter, let the opinions ride. Falls count anywhere. Rhode Island reppin', we taking it there. No count outs, no DQs, we speaking truth in the squared circle zone. From Providence streets to the global scene, we claiming the throne. Subscribe, hit the bell, join the fam, don't sleep on the show. Rhode Island production, original flow, let's go. This is a Rhode Island production, original. It's time to sit down and watch. Falls count anywhere. Erik Dunn, Ron by his side. Thoughts on the air, let's ride. Falls count anywhere.